that one, and we're just gonna just a little bit. Okay, hopefully this is good. All right, so when last we left our heroes, they were doing some shady shit. But welcome everyone back to episode 23, I think.
Oh god, it feels like so much more.
Some episode.
Episode 23 was last week, so we are on episode 24. We are almost a quarter of the way.
Oh god, it's even more.
So, as is tradition, we shall mute ourselves and play the theme song.
True lies, cats' cries, late at night on the run, magic ties, fallen eye, the moon shines down. Careful who you trust, if only you must stay alive with them. Take your time, solve the crimes. It's better off when you're gone.
And welcome back. So, since we didn't use any of the good boy or bad boy points last session, we're just going to leave them over. And now... Last time in the Unsung City, our intrepid heroes regathered after a night's somewhat peaceful rest. Maria was met by her new patron in the winter court, Mr. Frost. And he took them to meet with Princess Maeve, the maiden of the winter court. There they had many an interesting conversation, and the tenets of life in the winter court were explained to Maria. Having seen to that, she was told she did a good job, and they left. Now we return to the Unsung City. You can tell that was not pre-scripted.
Screw it, we're doing it live.
Yeah, we're doing it live. All right, so...
It's improv, baby!
Yeah, you see how shit I am without any preparation whatsoever. All right, so...
He just removed plasma from your body.
That is true.
He's at a disadvantage. He has less plasma than all of us. We could fucking own him if it came to it.
Yeah, how is he gonna...
You know, plasma, where the improv lives.
He's lost the mythical fourth element.
How is he gonna use his plasma rifle without it? He's defenseless. We got him.
We could kick his ass if we wanted to.
That's how you beat the game, right? You beat the dungeon master.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly how it works.
I hunt Jeffrey down in real life like a little bloodhound.
No, you can't use a bloodhound. It's got no plasma.
The GM.
Yeah, this plasma's gone. You can't drag him that way.
Yep.
You know, where the
Plasma,
tracking
where the
lives, the
blood lives.
plasma.
You heard it here first, police. They're all trying to kill me.
I don't have plasma. I just have chalky
No.
milk instead.
I fully admit to it.
Oh,
Take me away.
It's going to take you on a nice long walk down a very short pier. Don't worry
We're
about it.
just doing the meditating. We aren't doing the murder yet. It's premeditated only if we do it.
Yeah, all we're doing is premeditation. The murder part isn't in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
However, if
depends
he
on how
does
this
get
session goes.
if he does get murdered, then that definitely puts us on the top of the list.
Yeah.
No.
Listen, if someone did it, they definitely beat us to it. I'm not saying we're doing it.
Yes, man. Can you hear the
I'm
wolf
on the
in my
East
You know
Coast.
belly?
I
No,
couldn't be me.
Right? I've never said ACAB in my life.
You said just now.
I think most of us, including Jeffrey, are on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Jeffrey's Alabama or something like that.
No.
South.
He's Alaska. I knew it.
Wait, because I thought we were in different time zones.
We are, but someone happens to also live in the same mountain range as me, but doesn't know how to fucking pronounce it.
Excuse me, but it's pronounced the way that it's pronounced. I can't help that.
Hold on. Are we getting an Appalachia?
Appalachia. Appalachia.
You don't
Appalachia.
pronounce the I.
Appalachia.
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 It's just Appalachia.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I've ever heard it with like the ah.
That's because nobody pronounces it that way. It's Appalachia.
Okay.
Appalachia.
Okay.
It's not correct, but go off.
Appalachia.
God, I want to die.
Again?
That can be arranged.
That'll be what, like the third time?
What are you gonna do?
Fourth?
Just
Maybe.
plasma?
So, in order to move this along, you guys are back at the Moonlit Palace. Hooray.
I do want to admit that I apparently had a very, very serious misunderstanding with how monks work out for a long time.
We learn. As long as we improve from. Besides, Bullet doesn't care what a monk is. Bullet is Bullet.
So, as you guys are standing there, most of you trying to get warm, and one of you realizing you're far too warm, there's a knock on the doorframe.
Can we not have 2 fucking seconds? Alright. Who is
Well.
most equipped to handle this at the moment? I think I'm all.
Probably me. Probably me.
I don't know. You were kind of fucky in the courts.
I mean,
Hey, I don't know what's going on, so I feel like it's me. That's a point in my favor, I think.
Nope.
But have you
It's not that
considered?
complicated. It's not that complicated.
I'm gonna answer the door.
Didn't you
And
shoot
then
a
you
bunch
can
of
stop me.
morphine?
Trot.
I think I don't think it should be Shamrock. I think it should be.
I'm opening the door.
Great. Oh.
Okay, so you
Can't
open the
stop
door-
him.
Hey!
You open the door, and you look left, and you look right, you don't see anyone. And then a voice says, down here.
Mm.
You look down, and there's a cat.
I close the door.
Oh, fuck yes.
I've had
Let it
enough of
in.
these. I've had
Let
enough
it
of these
in.
shits for a lifetime.
hey, Fritz, who was it?
There's a cat.
What do you mean there's a
There's
cat?
a
Cat,
knock
no.
on the door again.
I run to open the door. I want to let that cat in.
There's a cat.
You weren't there for the first cat.
Wait.
Come on in, little
she puts
fella.
her
Look at you,
arm-
cutie.
She puts her paws on her hips and says, you know, that was
Oh.
very rude.
Uh,
Bad experiences. Bad experiences with cats that talk. Don't like it. Sorry.
Did Ingo talk to you?
Yeah.
You know what?
What
I have the worst thing we've seen
fuck?
today.
Not like action. We used to do the weird telepathy. I don't know. Did I ever do weird telepathy with any of you guys?
Who the hell was that?
I think
We had a
I think
cat
that
for a
was Gray.
second.
So
We're good now. It doesn't matter.
This is the place, right? She like steps forward a little bit, and she looks around and she says, "I was told you were hiring a bouncer."
Oh, fuck yes.
Yes, we are. Are you applying?
Yeah.
Show us your moves.
Right. You. She points to the biggest person in the room.
Probably me.
That would be Dimitri.
Yeah.
Come over here.
Like, I don't think besides a shamrock.
Yeah, but you're wide.
Go fight the kitty cat.
You're wider and taller.
Go
I'm
fight
so
that cat,
glad
Dimitri.
now.
That's in order.
Oh my god.
Yeah. She cracks her knuckles. You ever been punched by something half your size?
Oh, you're a little less than that, but no.
She's about like 3'5".
Oh, she's bigger than like a normal cat.
Okay.
She's
This
the
is
best.
this is a Felis. If you've seen the little cat helpers from Monster Hunter, think about that kind of like.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
yes! Hell yes!
See, I thought we were talking about like an actual cat for a second, and I was really excited.
Looks like a
That's
cat,
what I
but
thought,
she's
too.
like-
She looks like a cat. She walks like a cat, but she's people.
she's bipedal cat.
Okay.
You ever been punched by something half your size?
Yes.
Technically, yes, though the last one wasn't quite as effective as you're making it out to be.
Cool, then you should be familiar with this. As she... Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. You're from the Thunderclap Monastery, aren't you?
Huh.
As she
Now I'm interested.
respectfully to you.
I bow in response.
I'm from the Sun Rock Monastery, and you have
Ooh!
about as much time to remember. Oh, right, the Sun Rock Monastery teaches people to fight with psychic powers. As she goes, "Let's go, witchy woman!" And a fucking stand appears behind her and punches you in the chest.
Holy shit.
Oh my
Joker cat.
gosh.
Remember what I said about the weirdest thing we've seen today? I take that back. This is pretty damn weird.
You're fucking hired!
This is the best
Yes.
thing I've ever fucking seen.
Dimitri, 13 damage to your solar plexus.
Holy shit.
Holy
That's-
shit. Yeah, you're fucking hired.
Hold it. I'm not done. As I stand up from being from like
Beat up our newest employee.
No, it's fine.
This is
Come at me, Bear Rug. Let's see what you got.
Oh boy.
You guys go at each other. I'm going to get downstairs ready.
you got cat. You got cat. You got cat.
all right. Let's see what I can do here. And I'm not going to use my pistol because that's unfair.
Oh, what? You scared of me or something?
Did she just read my mind?
Oh, I thought you were saying that out loud.
No, that was out of character.
Do it, you coward.
Don't shoot her.
Come on, give me your best.
Don't shoot that cat.
I was taught as a kid to get respect to beat up the biggest kid in the room. Let's go.
Oh my god. Ugh. This is on you if I end up critting this shit.
Go ahead.
I'm waiting for the one to come in.
Yeah, no, I've got to reset my key bindings real quick.
Give me a second.
Alright, that's much better because now I won't page back every damn time I try to Talk.
Cool.
Come on. Load back up, roll 20. I swear to God.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's just not loading for me this time around. Weird.
Dead to you.
Yeah. Fuck it. Going to go ahead and a flurry of blows if you wouldn't mind going to my character sheet and yes, it's with melee.
Sure. Let's see. You gonna flurry of blows?
Yep, and it looks like I'm getting an error with VTTS.
Did you update the latest version?
Yes, I just did recently, like before we came in.
Flurry of blows is just okay. So you attack and then you 2 unarmed strikes. Okay. Okay. So one of your attacks lands. She pushes the first 2 aside, and then the third one lands, and you do 6 slashing damage. And so she gets pushed back a little bit. She goes, "Oh, I like you. We're gonna be good friends."
All right, here we go. Back in action.
She holds out her hand, and the ghost creature standing over her holds out its hand much more closer to your height.
I'm gonna go ahead and shake it in and slap my hand into its and be like, I like you.
Right back at you, big fella. By the way, if anyone wants to see what Cleo looks like,
Oh, hell yes.
Oh my god.
Cream, get the hiring paperwork ready.
Oh my gosh, that is awesome.
Sam.
I love it.
He's already got the papers in his hand before you said that.
right? Hey,
And that's the stand. Oh my gosh, I love it.
she hops up onto Dimitri's shoulder and she whispers in your ear, "Hey, do you know words? 'Cause I never learned how to write."
All right, let's do this.
So she just
I'm gonna go ahead and
she just sits on Dimitri's shoulder
I'm gonna help her with the paperwork.
as he helps her with the paperwork. When she needs to, she just like makes an X on the paper.
Yep. It feels like I'm helping a child, but
So our
Really
background
not.
checks just like not a thing we're gonna do, or
that's up with the madam.
Well, you specifically have to fail the background check to get hired here. So,
Yeah, no one else can want you. We've got to be the last resort.
Yeah.
Who do I have to beat up to finish this background check test?
so many good options.
Maybe the government? I don't know.
Where's his house?
Did you just say the
I love
government?
her. Perfect
Unsung
child.
City. I'll be back before the end of the night.
Oh my god.
When his knee's broken, I could do that too.
Oh my.
I love this girl. I love this girl so much.
Do you
So that being said, what next? Up next on the next day's papers, Woodrow Wilson's kneecaps broken in by psychic using kitten.
Unknown assailant.
Yes.
Wasn't there a Roosevelt who was stuck in a wheelchair?
Yep.
Yeah,
But it was
Roosevelt
Woodrow
was
Wilson
in a
that was president in the 1920s.
Not if he's taken out first.
Damn.
Hello.
Oh, by the way,
Get him.
Akil, get in here. In walks a mantid, which is a tall bipedal, kind of insect-like individual. They've got. He's wearing a long cloak, but mantids have a smaller set of arms inside, lower on the chest. And he seems to have a very large scythe. And he doesn't have eyelids. He just has these large insectile eyes. He says, Cleo, I don't think that we should bother these nice people. She says, nah, they love us. Come in here.
Absolutely, we do.
Listen, this guy, he's good with all sorts of mumbo jumbo, the magics and shit. I'm a cleric of Anubis. I don't do the magics.
That sounds like
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, this is my partner here. Wherever I go, he goes. I follow you out of a misguided sense that one day I might be able to stop you from breaking someone's knees. And you haven't yet.
I love these two.
It's now her job to break knees, unfortunately, so
So there will be more of that.
you're gonna have to let this happen. However, she is definitely hired, so I guess you're hired as well?
Understandable. Do you need any funerary services done? Any undead about that I should
Depends on how crazy things will get.
Damn, you're like a couple weeks late on that one, actually.
Yeah, it would have been really helpful.
If somebody didn't get sick, listen, I've never flown in a plane before, okay? How was I supposed to know? Well, they had to dump us off in a midway connection while they had to clean the entire plane.
Isn't that always how it goes?
So we had to take a train here, which means we missed someone. I did get to kill a vampire lord just the other night.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, Akil, he's one of them grave spooky wooky cleric peoples. He's all about like killing undead and liches and natural order, blah blah blah. It's important. Sure. Anyway, he's nearly as strong as I am, and his wife owns a gym.
Just in Chicago?
I wish you wouldn't tell everyone that every time you meet someone. Yes, well, I mean, we just moved, but she has a small studio.
Oh yeah, support small business, support women-owned businesses.
Yeah, well, I mean, considering the fact that she's dragonborn, like half the size of a giant, ain't nobody gonna take a business away from her. I think
Love to hear it.
I think that's why she likes his lunkhead. He blushes.
Just for like shits and gigs, can I use my Eldritch Sight? It's just detect magic, but flavored fun.
Oh yeah, detect magic at will. Yeah, what do you detect magic in?
Just like looking over the both of them, cause like he has a big old scythe, and like I don't know, maybe they got funsies on them.
So his scythe is magical.
Of course.
It seems to have some strange mechanism in it, but you can't quite tell what it does.
I
Uh,
hope
Is it
it's
also
a
a gun?
Yeah.
Jinx.
It's actually not a gun.
Aww.
Sure.
What's even the purpose?
I'll believe it when I'm not full of bullets.
Excuse me?
Are you full of bullets right now?
Possibly. You don't know me.
They have calories.
Has anyone gone to get all the bullets they have taken removed yet?
Exactly. We all
So,
have bullets.
he is wearing a magical amulet. And it looks like he's got the sensor hanging on his belt. Appears to be magical. For Cleo, she appears to be wearing some magical boots, a magical amulet, and she appears to have the bag of holding. I mean, I'm not even gonna make you roll for it. It's a bag, it's magic, it's probably bag of holding.
Very fair.
You've
very
seen
fair.
it before.
You've
They
seen
both
one-
have magic amulets, though.
Yeah.
Hmm.
He has a magic belt. Anyway.
Okay. Less suspicious.
Hers is. You can do an arcana to try and figure out what they are.
God, but I'm stupid. I'll try. Like I said.
Her amulet appears to be an amulet of health, which says your con score is this if it's not higher. His belt is a belt of giant strength.
Nice.
And the two other items you can't seem to identify.
You guys are like decked out and very clearly competent people. Why? Just wondering. Yeah, why us? Why this shit show?
She kind of looks at Akil, and he looks at her, and there's no facial expression on his face, but you get the sense that he's looking at her resignedly, and she turns to you and grins widely and says, "'Cause I get to break knees."
Yeah, but you could break knees with any pre-existing, already successful family in the goddamn city.
Are you trying to convince her not to work for us, Fritz?
I'm not trying
It's
to
because you get to
convince
break
her not-
more knees because we're smaller, isn't it?
Listen, I already tried going to the others. They said they didn't want a cat, and, quote, whatever the hell he is, unquote, and I took exception to that. You broke all of their legs. They deserved it.
Fucking
Wow, all
racist.
of their legs?
Besides, you only broke most of their legs. They still got
Seems
at least-
legit.
They still got a couple bones between them. The feet
I mean,
are
I'm
very hard
convinced.
to break.
That's fair. And also, yeah, I fucking guess, man.
So, whatever the pay is, you could just give it to Akil. I don't know nothing about numbers or letters. I'll throw people out of the bar, you say go out. I'll let people in, you say in. That's about all I'm good for.
Really all that's needed, so.
Yeah.
Excellent. And Akil here, he can cook.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that'll do.
I mean, I can too, but, I mean, you're a professional chef. Why do you never mention this to anyone? Because you can't break knees when you're a professional chef.
You've never been a dishwasher, have you?
No.
Yeah.
What she's failing to tell you is that she was trained by a Michelin star chef. before she came to the continent. Yeah.
Well, shit.
That's beside the point. I like punching things. Occasionally I'll whip up something.
So it's more of a hobby than a job for you?
Well, it's a passion. You know, like breaking knees.
Where'd y'all come from? Like, took a plane, took a train, not this continent. What the fuck were y'all doing before?
Where was that place? Starts with a T or something? Tibet.
What the fuck were you doing in Tibet?
Living until now.
Yeah, there are people that live in Tibet.
Yeah, well, obviously there are people who live in Tibet. I just wasn't thinking. I'm
It's
sorry.
just not people with accents like that who live in Tibet, usually.
You got a problem with my accent? We can go.
I got the same fucking accent as you. Of course I don't have a fucking problem with your accent.
Good. You look nice with unbroken legs. Be ashamed that changed.
Edwin is gonna like meekly kind of poke his head into the conversation and say, "Excuse me, but if we're worried about whether or not they're being forthright with their intentions, I can always be certain of that if you would like.
Oh, yeah.
If it's all right with the two of you, of course," he says, like kind of like sheepishly gesturing towards the cat and the manted.
She looks at Akil and he shrugs. Yeah, I guess it's okay.
All right, I will cast Zone of Truth
Okay.
on top of them.
Let's get a zone of truth back in the
Isn't it big?
It's a 15-foot sphere. I'm assuming that we're not surrounding them, and that they're on the opposite of us, right?
Can't speak a deliberate lie while in the radius. Okay. They're just gonna. Yeah, they're just gonna fail their saves. It's fine. They're not resisting the spell.
For the next 10 minutes, they won't be able to be dishonest with all of you.
Nice job, Cream.
You
thank
guys
you.
are in the range too.
I was going to try and put it around them, but not around us. But
I mean,
I think it would be fun if we were all in the zone of truth.
Yeah, it would be
size of a
interesting.
Postage stamp. So I'm pretty sure that picture, the floor is less than 15 feet across.
all right, well then, for all of you that don't want to have to tell the truth about stuff, you have to make a charisma saving throw. Fritz got it. Yeah.
Okay. And you know that Fritz passed.
Yep.
Hot shitty dog.
It
Oh,
is
how about
a.
that? The two beholden to a deception god passed.
Hey, excuse me,
yes.
look at my +3. I'm not even proficient with a charisma saving throw.
Oh, it's charisma saving throw. Okay.
Not even
Yeah, charisma.
proficient. Yeah.
Oh, poor.
That sounds accurate.
Poor Claymore.
+0. King.
No, for posterity, if I walk in.
Charisma's a dumb.
Yeah, no.
Oh, poor Shamrock.
-1. How? Shamrock is the
He
most
doesn't know
space
how
of all
to
of us.
talk to
Charisma's
people.
the dump stack.
That was
Oh.
Clover's job. I was the muscle.
Although charisma is also my dump stat.
Really?
I have a +6 to charisma. I rolled a 3
To be
on
fair,
that.
I played a game earlier in the week that got me like 15 18s to 20s in a combat situation, so I kind of ran through my luck this week.
And just a small cap note, I have a game coming up where my character is a 7 charisma, so...
Oh my god! I've been there before, but I'm just. Am I now the only person with a high charisma in the party now that Rin fucking beefed it?
Yo, I'm
I have
playing a bar.
fairly high
just so we
charisma.
all know.
So, moving
Oh
along.
yeah,
Zone two,
Barb.
Edwin.
Oh, yeah. Bard is in the zone.
Uh-oh.
Do I have to? Oh, do I have to do it too?
You're
If
in
you don't
the
want to
zone.
lie.
auto
Do it.
Let me
Feel
see
myself.
your
Can I
modifier,
I have
Stinky.
an inspiration. Can I use it to get advantage?
Sure.
Why do you want to lie
Why do you
Are
need
you
to
kidding
lie?
me?
Oh,
That's
shit.
what you get. Oh, hey,
Alright.
fellow
So-
20.
Immediately turns to Maria. So, you ever kissed a cat?
Oh,
I have not, but the more you talk about breaking legs, the more I want you to break my fucking legs.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Forget I said that.
But I like you anyway.
Okay.
Alright, Pencil Pusher, what's up?
Oh, I just wanted you to answer all of their questions right now with this there so that we don't have this whole doubting each other thing, you know.
Alright, but before you ask, no, I'm not wearing any underwear, so don't bother. And Akil just like places his face in both of his hands and goes, oh, Anubis,
That must be
protect
nice.
me.
So, what exactly are your intentions in coming to work here, and why have you chosen this place over any other place in the city?
Okay, you got me. You guys were the first ones I came to. I heard that you guys were doing a bouncer, and I tried you first. But I did
Wait.
break a couple people's legs.
Where exactly did you hear about us?
I don't know, some guy at the docks was talking about it.
Oh, must have been old Freddy.
And where were you before you came here? You said you were on a plane.
I'd rather not talk about that if that's okay.
I think that's all.
Yeah, she looks kind of... She's compelled to not lie, to tell the truth, but she doesn't want to give you an honest answer. So she's saying, like, I'd rather
Yeah.
not say. If that's
Plead the fifth, basically,
Yeah,
since she is
you're-
offensive. Yeah.
That works with the spell.
We all got our things. That's
It's,
Lastly,
it's a story you wouldn't believe.
I'd rather put a challenge to that.
if you don't feel comfortable telling it, you don't need to.
Yeah, we got...
I have one last question though. Do you have any intentions of doing harm to anyone here or bringing any legal action against anyone in this facility?
Akil, what the fuck did he just say?
Are you planning to hurt any of us or our friends?
Akil says, like, basically that back to her. Oh.
Okay.
Well, not unless you asked for it. Although I did punch the big guy. That
You
was
did
before,
punch the
right?
Yes,
That
we
should be
understand.
fine. That's fine, right?
Yes, that's fine.
Cool.
You can punch him after too.
I just give her a
into
look.
it.
I just give him a look.
Right. So, I won't punch anyone the boss lady doesn't say unless they really piss me off. Probably.
I think that's fair.
That's fair.
Well, that
Akil
was the
Issue
only-
with that.
shrugs non-committally. I'm just here to keep the property damage down.
We appreciate that. I put a lot of effort into this place.
It shows. It's very artisanal. Rustic, even.
Thank you. That's kind of the year I was going for.
Yeah, whatever. You kids later. I'm sure your wife would love to watch. What else you got?
That's the only questions I had. If anyone else has any, feel free to ask.
So, how long were you trained by the, what was it again, GM?
The
Which-
Sunrock
which-
Monastery.
Yeah, the what?
The Sunrock Monastery.
How long were you in training with the Sunrock Monastery?
Oh, I don't know. What's time, right? 10 years,
Okay.
15 years, something like that.
I'm sorry, interrupted.
I think
I'm 23 now.
Can I do an insight check to see if it's a sensitive subject for her? I feel like it's a sensitive subject for her. I want to know.
2 nat 20s in a row from you.
I know the dice are gonna really fuck me later.
I'm gonna fall down the stairs in a
Fine.
minute.
I'm not scared at all. I'm
It's
so
not a
glad that I used my
sensitive
natural
subject,
20.
She just doesn't care about it.
Glad I used my nat 20 for
Yeah,
it.
this is honest disinterest. She just doesn't care.
Fair enough.
All right.
Also, Cleo is like street smart, but she is the opposite of book smart.
Yeah.
She's one of those people who's like, her definition of math is being able to count.
Oh.
Right.
Bad at that too.
No, I mean, like, she can count.
I know, I was saying that jokingly.
Okay, all the way to 10. Okay, 8, but 9 on most days.
No, I'd say at least a good 50. If we're talking realistically.
In the body? I can't buy one.
300 something?
At least that many.
Yeah. If we're talking about modern understanding of like anatomy and all of that shit, but
At least 5.
Does anybody else have any questions for them? The spell doesn't last forever, as I said.
Akio leans down. Yes. Where did you hide my book? Ah, you bitch!
ah!
Fine, I hid your trashy romance novels under the pillow in your wife's bureau.
Oh god.
The last place I would look.
I'm perfectly satisfied with this. I am happy to welcome you guys to the Moonlit Palace. I'm sure you'll kick lots of ass in here.
I hope not, ma'am. I pray to Anubis every night for a peaceful night around Cleo. And you haven't had one yet. You're welcome.
By the way, Cleo, you need me to look at that scratch I laid on you? I know it's not that bad, but still, at least I can do.
Nah, it's fine. I heal quick.
Alright. That was a hell of a blow, though.
Yeah, you're tougher than you look, big guy. I've seen grown men fall unconscious from a blow like that. By the way, are your ribs okay? I thought I might have heard something crack. I want to be sure.
Bruised, definitely, but not broken.
Okay, good. Can't afford
Like-
no hospital bills.
Can I pull Maria to the side?
Very well.
So here's my theory, and I know that this is weird, and I know that this shouldn't be what I was thinking about, but it was all I could think about at the end of the Zone of Truth, and I didn't want to ask it because it's a completely invasive question, but I have to tell somebody about it because it's going to eat away, and it's going to eat away at me at night.
Oh, all right. What's the matter?
I think Cleo's fucking smart. Because, hear me out, he's a religious man, he's a devout man. That doesn't really seem like him. I don't really think he's getting down in bed, but you know who's been talking about his wife the entire time? Cleo. Where did she hide the book? In his wife's dresser.
I mean, maybe it's like a consensual thing between the three of them.
Seems like he's somebody who would like watching. You know what I mean? I mean, look at him.
Yeah.
Damn!
Oh my god! Out
No,
of
I
character,
get
there's
that.
also the whole mantis thing, but...
Here, we'll do this through message.
Oh my gosh!
I'm just imagining Cleo's horrified look if she ever found out what you guys were talking about.
Horrified that they got it right so fast.
Oh,
Fucking on that shit.
horrified for a completely different reason. Anyway, yeah. So, what do I gotta do besides stand here and throw people out?
I gotta look intimidating. That's number one.
I could do that. But she gives you her best, like, scary face.
Love everything about it.
Hold on.
Oh my god.
8.
Oh
A
my
very
god.
cute cat.
Attempt was made.
Oh
cute
my
cat.
gosh. That was really good. That was so scary. Ah!
I know, right? I'm terrifying.
Yeah, you are.
Akil just
Yeah.
kind of like got this put upon look on the girl's blank face.
How he pulls it off, we don't know.
Yeah.
What about you? Do you have a scary face?
I prefer not to, but if it's a requirement, I will.
Count if I'm curious.
All right. Oh, that's a GMO. Rar.
Perfect. That's perfect.
I guess I'm gonna whisper over to the Shamrock. I guess the patrons will have to learn it the hard way.
Shamrock hasn't been here for like a while, guy.
Oh,
Shamrock's
I wasn't aware.
gone. Yeah, he left.
He flicks a switch and the blade on his scythe collapses back into a normal quarterstaff.
Very cool.
Oh, that is
All right.
cool.
Yes, it's much easier to not accidentally cut things with it.
Excuse me, but can you also make drinks?
I've never tried. No, don't let him do that. Listen. No, he's a bug. No offense. None taken. And bugs can't taste a lot of stuff that we can. As a matter of fact, he's completely immune to spice. Literally.
But
Huh.
you say that he was a cook?
No. I'm the cook.
Oh, I see.
So can you make a drink?
He can make, whatever.
Be busy.
Of course I can.
Sweet. If I'm on duty, would you mind doubling? Would you mind helping out? Maybe teach me a few things.
Sure, I guess.
All right.
Good.
No.
It's okay. Neither was I.
All right.
Well, I think we'll
If
need.
you need meat cooked, that's your guy over there. She leans over and kind of like whispers sotto voce, but it still carries across the entire room because his wife's obsessed with meat, if you know what I mean. Her very large cat eye winks at you.
I message formally like, yeah, you're definitely fucking right.
Anyway, if you want to go down to Mitzi's place, she's over on 3rd. You know,
All right.
that place with the dragon over it.
Yeah, I've actually been there a few times. Nice place.
Yeah, next to the kebab place.
Ooh, they do good stuff.
Yeah. I'm sure we could get you in on friends or family employees or something. We could probably get you in for free.
All right.
If you ever want to use the equipment. Just be warned. At the start of the day, bench press is mine.
Roger that.
Right. Alright, so. So we starting tonight or what? It's like 2 a.m.
I don't think we're going to be getting many more customers tonight. I think we're closing. But
Tomorrow, though. You start tomorrow.
Alright. Do you need me to watch the place or something?
we need that.
Listen, normally I just curl up on the radiator at his place, so if you need me
You
to
can-
stay here, it's fine.
I mean, we let Shamrock stay here. It's like the same thing, right?
Yeah.
You called?
Shamrock back.
Is Shamrock back?
As he walks back into frame, just dusting off a glass. Someone call my name?
We've got a cat now.
Alright, so let's take care of it. I'm not doing it.
Uh,
I think she brought her own guardian.
you know, I've never broken a metal man's leg before. I wonder how hard it is.
Oh, that cat. Right, forgot.
The last one we had was more quadrupedal.
I wish I could fucking drink.
Oh!
Oh, Shamrock, no.
Oh, you need something? You know, I actually had a friend who was made of crystal at one point, and he had this thing he did with electricity or something. He said it messed him up right good.
I think I'll pass, thanks.
Yeah, might not work exactly with him.
I'm not sure about the calcium structures of lithids, but there's a bit of difference between that and Warforged.
What the fuck's an illithid?
Lithid, stone people.
Right.
Sorry.
I feel like this guy's kind of messed up in the head.
Right, well,
He's just using big words. We've talked about this. Just because a word's bigger than you know, doesn't mean they're making it up. I still say you're fucking with me.
I want
Oh
to talk
my
to this
God.
cat for the rest of the session. I don't want to go on adventures. I just want to talk to this cat.
You can take Cleo with you about the city, that's fine.
Fuck yes.
Oh yeah. But doesn't that defeat the purpose of her job?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, she's only a bouncer during the night.
True.
And you already have Lee.
Hey, she could be your personal bodyguard.
Heyo. If she keeps up the good work, she's gonna get a place in my mob boss family.
Okay. Alright, so, the night is, very old. You guys want to take a bit of time and get some sleep.
That would be nice.
Yeah,
Okay,
Edwin head home.
excellent.
He was gonna sometime tomorrow. He's gonna try and pull aside Fritz and Dimitri separately at different times to talk with them.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's just fast forward to that, shall we?
Okay.
Everyone gets a nice night's sleep.
Woo.
I'll be over here, don't mind me.
Cleo kind of like finds the warmest spot in the building and curls up next to it. And goes to sleep.
That'd probably be the furnace, yeah.
Wouldn't it be in Shamrock's lap? Wouldn't it be in Shamrock's lap? He's the biggest piece of machinery we've got. He's running on a very high power core, isn't he?
Shamrock, do you want your lap to be warm enough to attract a cat?
You know
That
what?
sounds so
Yeah.
precious. Yes.
His lap will definitely be warm enough to attract a cat.
A little message pops up in the corner of your vision. The cats will remember this.
Come back
she,
to bite you later.
she curls up in Shamrock's lap and falls asleep.
Shamrock internally. Well, I meant to get some more stuff done, but I guess this is nice too.
When cat gravity affects even the Warforged.
I can't get up now. The cat's there.
That's the definition of cat gravity.
Yeah, if you try to pet her, she will punch your arm.
And you will somehow feel it.
Ow.
No pets, only sleep.
People are weird.
So, Edwin, why don't you go ahead and take off with your first one?
What?
Edwin.
Oh,
take
me.
off
Okay.
First person.
Yeah, Edwin's gonna try and pull aside Fritz at some point during the next day. I don't know how that's gonna happen.
To track his ass down.
Yeah. Edwin will try and find.
Wait, for ease, we can just say shows up at the shop.
We could just say you find.
Yeah,
You
Edwin.
locate a boy.
Yeah. Edwin will be at the shop, and whenever Fritz comes in, he'll talk to him. He'll pull Fritz aside and just say, "Excuse me, Fritz, do you have a moment?"
Yeah, no, I got time. What do you need?
Well, I was looking into that thing you had asked me about before.
What thing?
You had asked me about two beings that you wanted me to look into, and I thought, well, I haven't quite figured out everything, but I think I wanted to give you at least the information I've got so far.
You know what? Very fair. We should probably go downstairs for this.
I agree. We'll go downstairs. They'll go downstairs, I guess, to some room where nobody else is.
The speakeasy portion of the shop that we keep a secret?
I meant like a small corner of the speakeasy that Shamrock isn't sitting in. Is what I meant.
Go to the book room.
Oh yeah,
You could just ask him to go out for a little bit.
Well, there's a
No,
little,
that'd
like,
be
office there.
rude.
Yeah, we'll
But
go
there's a
into the
cat
little
right in
office.
his lap.
Well, we can't interrupt that. So we'll go into the back office, and then Edwin will say, "So I've done a little bit of reading on both of the two things that you asked me about. The first one, the one that is attracted by poems, it was difficult for me to find information on it, especially without a name. But from what I can tell, it seems like this is the sort of being that even just learning its name can be dangerous. So I hope that you don't have that sort of a problem with this. But from what I can tell, it has some sort of relation to some kind of deity that's dark and likes to build people up to consume them in some way or another. But it's using the vast majority of its energy to fight off some sort of enemy very far away. I'm not really certain what its intentions beyond that are. I've heard it called things like the Unspeakable One and things like that, but that's all I could really find about it. It seems like it's just dedicating most of its time to fighting off some distant force.
So there's more of those things out there.
Yes, quite a few more. It was mentioned along with many other beings of its type, and all of them seem to be working together against this enemy in some form or in some way. I'm not certain what this enemy wants from them or what it intends to do, but they're all seem to be somewhat in league with each other.
God. Oh. Okay.
And
There's
go ahead.
no, just the idea that these things are in any way, shape, or form helpful is a bit silly, considering.
Oh, I don't know that they're necessarily being helpful to humanity or to us. I'm not certain that that's not the case either. I can't really be certain of anything about them, but all I can say is that all of their attention, or the vast majority of it, isn't dedicated to us. It's dedicated to something else, something the enemy of the outer ones, or something like that.
Hmm. Sorry, you were saying something else and I stopped you.
All right, I was going to start talking about the other being you spoke of, the Weaver. I think you mentioned.
Yep.
Now, the Weaver, I found a little bit more on, but all of it seemed to say more or less the same thing, which is the being is very directly connected to lies and deception. And it's not just that it's a personification of those things. The concept of lying and the Weaver are almost indistinguishable from each other. I don't know how you're related to this thing or what your interest is in it, but if you're interacting with it, I should assume that even if everything that she's saying or everything you're getting from her is factually true, that she is in some way tricking you. Because it seems like that is all that this being is, down to its core.
Yeah, I assumed that to be the case, considering, what she's called, the general concept of her. She
Yes.
made it sound. I mean, when I asked you to look her up, I hadn't had contact yet, but now that she's spoken to me, ooh, spooky. For someone who's supposed to lie, she talks very frankly. But I guess that makes sense.
I imagine if it sounded obvious that she was lying, then she wouldn't be the lie itself. But I do have more leads to track down, so to speak. This is only the beginning of what I've found, so I hope that any of this at all was useful. I have a few more places I can look, though, before I've run out of information to gather.
You don't need to keep looking.
Sure, seems very dangerous. If you're involved with all of this, that could be a very, very big problem for you.
It is and it has been, but suffice to say that my problems are mine and they don't necessarily need to be anyone else's. I keep hopping out of the frying pan and into worse and worse fires, so I think maybe for the time being I'm just gonna let it simmer, See if
Well,
maybe I can't find my way out.
if that's what you want, then I suppose I won't stop you, but I think everyone here would be very happy to help you if you ever needed it. So don't forget that. I'm more than happy to look into this more if it needs be. It's always interesting to learn about new things, even if they are a little frightening.
There's there's a difference between learning about new things and interacting with the things that I happen to be fucking around with. as much as you have their eyes on them, they can just as easily turn that back around on you, especially the first one, so...
Yes, the first one. The idea that they could find you just through poetry seems very frightening to me. I tried to be very careful while looking at that one, but... Well, if you need anything else from me, feel free to ask. I'm always looking for new books to read. Though doing footwork isn't my expertise, I do know my way around the library.
Appreciate that. I think I'm okay for now, but it was very kind of you to look into these things for me, but I think for now it's safer to stay away. Yeah.
All right. But when the time comes, I'll be ready whenever you need. I might not be very much help. I'm well aware of that, but I'll do what I can.
You know what? Maybe there is something you can do for me.
Oh yes, of course.
Kiss him. Kiss him.
Shut up.
Sha-la-la-la, my oh my.
You play the violin, right?
Yes, I'm fairly good at it. It's one of the things that I'm proud of myself in is my violin.
Have you heard of a song called Careless Whisper?
Shut up! Stop breaking my immersive RP moment, DM.
I'm sorry. Go on.
It's just I've had my hands on this violin for God, fuck, couple of years now. I haven't been able to find anybody to teach me how to play that I haven't scared away within like a week. But we've known each other for longer than that at this point, and you're still hanging around. Do you think maybe you can listen to me make cat screeching noises and tell me how I'm fucking up?
Well, certainly, I would be very happy to do that. Hopefully, we can make them not cat screeching noises, though. Hopefully, we can make it music.
Yeah, I'd like that. And he's going to go over to your stacks of papers and write down his fucking address. Discretion. First person in the party to have it.
Well, yeah. When stepping up his game.
Listen,
Proud of you, Cream.
I'm not saying booty call, but
Shut up! This man has a brain and also a bowl cut. Let him live. He doesn't need all this. This is an easy game.
Everyone will accept the address, I guess.
Yeah, when I'm not here or at the club, then that's where I'm at.
Oh, wonderful. Is this your place?
Yeah.
That's great. Whenever, would you like me to come by there at some time to start teaching you, or?
Yeah, and just, when we have a free minute and aren't, doing crime.
Yes, that seems like that would be a good time to look for.
Well, I mean, we could do it while we're doing crime. I wouldn't say no.
That would be rather difficult. But for now, I'll give up on looking into those two things for you, and I'll be sure to come by when we aren't busy and give you some lessons when I can. But I think I've taken enough of your time for today. I'm glad I got to tell you at least that much about them. even if it's things that you already knew.
Thank you. Like, genuinely, thank you.
You're welcome. And Edwin will get up and open the door and kind of like gesture to have Fritz go out ahead of him. And
Fritz is just gonna sidle on over to the bar.
and Edwin's going to go back to doing whatever he was doing before that.
Okay, do we want to move on to the talking with the other person?
Yeah, I was just going to ask Dimitri to help him speak Russian, to teach him Russian. So yeah, whenever Dimitri gets around, he'll pull Dimitri
Oh,
aside.
I'm usually one of the earliest up, so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well then, he'll grab Dimitri and say, "Excuse me, Dimitri, do you have a moment?"
I'll always have a moment for someone, for one of us, one of our own. So yeah, go ahead, shoot.
I can't help but notice your accent. You're from Russia, is that correct?
Yeah, home. Russia should be the home. Russia should be my be where I'm from. Oh my gosh.
Actually,
Fuck.
technically, it's Tomsk, but no.
My parents are from
It's
Russia.
part of
I myself am second generation. But yes,
Well-
I do speak Russian, if that's what you're wondering.
Yes. I have a very sudden need to learn to speak Russian. Do you think maybe you could help me with that? If you can't teach me, if you could tell me someone I could talk to, that would be
I
wonderful.
could probably. Oh god, it'd be. Is there any particular reason why? Because teaching a whole another language is a very complicated endeavor.
I need to write letters to my mother, and for some reason they need to be in Russian now.
All right.
I'm not really sure why they need to be in Russian, but that's what she said.
That would actually, that might actually help. Tell you what, if you don't mind, I will help you write these letters as part of the process of teaching you.
Oh, that would be wonderful. I would really appreciate it.
Of course.
Well, when we have a free moment the next time she sends me a letter, I'll pull you aside to help me with writing a response. Would that be all right?
In the meantime, we'll every evening before we head back, we'll work a little bit on the basics for now.
That would be great.
Yeah,
Thank you so
the alphabet. It's a bit different from English. It has major differences, but it's a similar structure.
No, it's not.
Really?
No.
Wait, I'm
Slavic
thinking
languages-
German. I'm thinking German.
Slavic languages are completely different.
You even use the same alphabet.
They don't even use the same letters.
Yeah,
Nor
no,
is the
I
sentence
was.
structured the same.
No,
Learning a Slavic
you're right.
language
You're right.
is
You're right.
Gonna be hard. So it's gonna take you like a
Yeah.
month of
So no,
teaching-
yeah, I
Edwin.
knew
Yeah.
the entire alphabet first, and
If you give, if you guys spend like an hour or two a day.
Yeah, no, I was
for a
thinking
month
each
or two,
time-
like you could teach Edwin.
okay,
That's a
so
smart
yeah, I
idea.
was thinking about teaching about spending an hour while he's going over the books, and keeping a copy of the books in Russian just to put that into practice and stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
So
All
yeah,
right.
just because immersion is known to be one of the best ways to
Learn.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, thank you so much. I'll speak to you this evening again for whenever we start. I'll leave you to whatever you need to get done today, though. Thank you. And then
I'm-
Edwin will go
I'm
back.
pretty much free until tonight. So
All right. Well, I have work I have to get done, so I'm gonna go and
yeah.
do.
all right.
We'll talk more later. And then Edwin will go back to
Cool.
keeping the books, I guess.
So
That's all I need to do today.
So
All right.
Cleo wakes up from Shamrock's lap at 6 a.m. promptly. And stretches and kind of looks around muzzling and says, all right. What did I... And she looks up and she goes, oh, you're still here. Oh, I'm sorry.
Windows splash screen hashtag. Don't worry about it. Just if you don't mind, I got a few things I need to get doing.
Right, sorry. She hops down. Listen, do you eat? I mean, the crystal guy ate and that robot ate, but I don't know. Do you eat?
No. And if I might even think about how Lithid eats, but
I don't know. Heat up some bauxite and sprinkle some shale on it or some shit like that. I don't know.
right. Well, no, I don't. Or drink, or technically sleep.
Hold on. I got this. Hold on. Dolomitic conglomerates. That's what he ate. I don't know what he means.
Well, you keep working on that one then.
Yeah. So, right. Where's the kitchen in this fucking place?
I mean, there isn't really a kitchen so much as the storeroom.
Oh my god, you don't have a kitchen.
I was limited in space. What can I say?
All right.
We're a speakeasy, not a shorter kitchen.
There's gonna be some changes around here. If I'm gonna be making breakfast, there's gonna be changes.
Give me a... Hold on. And Shamrock's going to go into the back room and through artificer, cunning, and liberal use of some these magic items. Essentially, he's going to whip up electric skillets and a few other tools and doodads.
She looks at it and she sniffs and says, it'll do for now, I guess.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Nah, what's behind this wall?
Did he actually make a roll for the mad science?
I don't think he needs to.
No.
It's a plus 10 anyway you cut it, so
yeah.
It doesn't matter.
What's behind this wall? As she taps the wall behind the bar.
Infrastructure and soil. Infrastructure and...
Yeah, that's just more foundation.
Yeah.
Hopefully nothing too load-bearing.
Right.
Not according to the plans that I've seen.
It's a bit small. Can you do any more of those? As she points to the burner.
Yeah, with the materials, yeah.
How about a fridge?
Let's see, I'll need a condenser, some coolant. Give me an afternoon, I could probably rig something up.
Right. Why don't you go open the store or something?
Right. I'll go take a walk then.
Yeah. Why don't you do that?
Yeah.
No worry.
She doesn't need my help, given that I've actually have experience with carpentry.
How good are you at gouging out raw stone?
I mean, I'm the one that did it to begin with. I have mason's tools.
Cool. Come over here, Muscle.
And I'm proficient with it. Yes, I have proficiency with masonry tools, so...
Cool. So, I'll just blast everything, and then you can make it look pretty.
Oh, God. Oh, my gosh. Okay.
What are you doing to my speakeasy, Cleo?
Hey, I know what I... it a little bit more finesse than that, but sure, I could probably make this work.
Cool. So,
probably.
About a half hour of the sounds of stone shattering. This Shamrock just kind of winces. And
Shamrock comes back with the coffee. She's like, all right, what's going on? Oh, God.
Maria, you walk in, unlock the door, and there's a sound of stone shattering from down below.
Kind of early for this, but all right.
Morning. Coffee before you see something.
Yes, definitely.
Right.
You hand me one of
Hands
those
off.
coffees this instant.
You hear echoing up from... No, hold that. Hold it.
Oh my god.
Leave my room
Okay.
for 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Yeah, I know, right?
And the sound of stone shattering stops. And as you guys sit there, kind of looking at each other awkwardly, the smell of delicious food starts wafting up from the floorboards.
Well, hopefully it's not fried cat. Let's take a look. And Shamrock will lead the way down.
So, Dimitri, why don't you go ahead and give me a masonry or whatever with advantage.
Okay.
All right. Not bad.
Not bad. Okay. So yeah, it's kind of crude, but it looks like the two of them have managed to knock out a wall and put in a crude kitchen. I mean, crude by Cleo standards. I mean, there's no fume hood. I can't even put a grill in here. I only got 2 burners and 1 wok. Where the hell am I gonna get another wok at this time of night or morning or whatever it is? I have a frying pan and like 1 spatula. Do you know how hard it is to cook on a wok and a frying pan with 1 spatula? She's bitching, but like laid out before you is a breakfast feast. There are perfectly scrambled, fluffy eggs, French toast.
Is it food that even Maria would probably consider good by her standards?
I don't know, Maria. You've got perfectly fluffy scrambled eggs with cheese and scallions in it. There's French toast. There's what looks to be it looks to be like sliced tomatoes on a bagel with cream cheese and some kind of smoked fish on top of that, and some fresh squeezed fruit juice, as well as potato wedges.
Fresh squeezed fruit juice, okay.
Yeah. It's amazing what you can do when you're a monk and you can use your wisdom score as your strength score.
Oh, yeah.
Wisdom at 19, baby! Squeeze!
I didn't roll too good for my wisdom.
It happens.
Yep.
It do be like that sometimes. One thing you guys will note is that Cleo seems to be moving at eye-blurring speeds as she moves around the kitchen cleaning up. By the way, we did install a sink down here. I hope that's okay. It just kind of drains into the sewers.
Well, I hope you got a good trap on that.
Don't know anything about health codes. Probably. That's fine. It's fine. I'm not worried.
If they get down here, we already have bigger problems.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Traps? I mean, I could put a bear cage down under the sink if you want.
Not the trap I'm talking about, but I'll take a look once we're done here.
Cool. So eat up, and you. She shoves something into your hands.
Who's you?
To Shamrock. Just I don't know, like put in an exhaust port or something. I don't know.
Huh. He looks down. What's in his hands?
It looks like some kind of printed circuit board-esque thing, although printed circuit boards don't exist yet. So it looks like some kind of slab of some plastic of some kind with bits of metal embedded in it.
Huh. All right, I'll bite. What is this?
Just taste it.
What do you mean, taste it?
I'm told it's supposed to taste like a blueberry pie.
How am I supposed to... No,
I don't know. Don't you have like an import bus or a port or something? You have a slot? All robots have slots, right?
Why would I have a? Oh, I guess I do. Shamrock undoes his shirt, pulls it open, just it's like a CD tray looking thing comes out.
You place it inside and you slide it closed, and it tastes like what you've smelled the blueberry pie tasting like. But you can taste the rich, flaky crust, and you can feel in your mouth, even though you don't have teeth, the texture of the crunch of the crust as you bite into it, and the juices of the fresh blueberries exploding in your mouth.
Everyone just sees Shamrock just freeze.
She's grinning a Cheshire Cat grin. Good, isn't it? Michelin star chef.
I think you broke him.
Poke Shamrock.
Did you install a virus into Shamrock?
No,
Oh my god, he's not supposed to eat. There's something wrong with the electricity.
No, that's this one. As she holds up another disc that's all black.
Fuck.
Oh, never mind. She puts that back in her bag.
Oh my god.
Why do you have
drugs?
Listen. You never know when you're gonna fight a robot. All right. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes you can't break a knee. You gotta do more.
Oh my gosh.
Give him a minute.
She can do literally anything she wants.
Give him a minute. He'll come out of it.
She's so mean.
Here. Try the eggs. They're fresh.
I'm gonna wait to eat the eggs until Shamrock comes out of it.
I'm gonna wait to see Shamrock experiencing this for the first time.
In your own time, Shamrock.
I mean, it's, he already had a time of, hey, this is breathing. This kind of sucks. Now he's having a moment of, oh, this is tasting. Maybe people got something going for them. I mean, eventually he's going to come out and just says, is there more?
Yeah. As she lifts up the carafe of orange juice, and she pulls out another thing. Want some juice?
Yeah.
You may have gotten him addicted to his first thing.
I'm so sad. I'm so sad that I'm not the person to first give Shamrock some kind of drug. I'm legitimately sad about this.
Maybe you should give him your home address.
That was in character, my guy.
All right. So, Shamrock, as you eject the port, you notice that the thing you've inserted seems to have gone dark. Like it's been used up or something.
Is it supposed to do that? Or,
Well, I mean, you can't eat a blueberry pie forever, can you?
I guess.
Trust me, you haven't eaten before, I know, but you get sick of it quick.
Huh.
Variety is the spice of life, and the spice of life is variety, so go ahead and try something.
Right. I'll just take this and take the orange juice disc and puts it in.
As my old master says, variety is the spice of life, and life without spice isn't worth living. So, you feel the tingling of citrus explode over the tongue you don't have as it dissolves down into. You could feel the cool liquid sliding down your throat and settling into your belly, and you feel the tangy afternote of fresh orange, and it is wonderful. Every time you access it, it's like taking a fresh drink of the cup. Until there's nothing more in the cup. and you can't access it anymore.
How exactly do I how do I make these? What do I need to do?
You couldn't possibly understand it.
I would like to differ.
Trust me, I was taught by a gnome who's comes from a family of gnomes, and
Is this
he's got
Goobold?
he's no actually, but I have heard of him. He's pretty weird, right? No, his name is. Let me get his name. His name is Tantor.
Tantor?
Yeah, Tantor. And Tantor's got this family, it's this long line of mad scientists, this curse of madness thing, whole shtick. He's beholden to Helm now. He's fine. But anyway, in one of his mad science fugue things, he came up with a method for robots to taste real food. Surprisingly large number of robots back where I come from. Anyway, so yeah.
Right.
I literally can't explain it to you. It's to the point where it's muscle memory at this point. And even if I could explain it to you, I don't think that you would know what half the things are.
Right. Tantor family. All right. I suppose you can tell me where to look then for Mr. Tantor then.
Remember that part about I'd rather not say?
Well, you're not saying now, are you?
I'm not. As she says with finality, and then she turns. You haven't touched the eggs yet, Maria.
Oh, sorry. I'm fascinated by everything that you've got going on. I've just been paying attention to this conversation. You've led such an interesting life.
I've probably just to explain my absence, I've probably just been staring there, seeing what I can do to refine the new established kitchen, quote unquote, and
Great.
Yeah, it's not, but I could probably do some work with it with a bit more time.
18. It's serviceable. It's like apartment-sized kitchen.
Yeah.
I'm
talking about looks and interior, but
yeah. She crosses her arms over her chest and says, "Yeah, I am pretty good." As she summons her stand to give it a high five.
Oh my gosh. You just do that willy-nilly, don't you?
Well, 4 hands in the kitchen. Although, I mean, there was that one time.
What?
Do I even want to know?
What's that one time? What's the story time? I want to know.
Oh my gosh.
There's a secret technique, which I'm not very good at yet. Tell you what, get me a good kitchen, and I'll show you.
I would do literally anything you asked.
But
I will do that.
I've only done it once, because it's really tiring.
Fair enough. I'll hork down some eggs.
These are delicious. Anyone who consumes a meal, including Shamrock, will, and formerly, and Fritz can feel free to come in at any time, will gain 1d6 temporary hit points.
Fucking what? That's wild.
You get a professional chef to cook for you.
Edwin there? Can Edwin eat?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm assuming at this point we're all here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fritz, formerly, you guys are welcome to join in too.
Sweet.
They're both muted. That's fine.
No, hell yeah, I'll go. I wanna hang out with the cat.
Everyone loves the cat.
So, around the time you guys are, nomming and munching, Akil pokes his head in and says, Ah, I see you've had one of Cleo's breakfasts. Beatrice wants me to invite you all over, but it looks like you've already had breakfast. So, how about, joining me for a morning workout? Hell yeah, I haven't gotten to beat up anything yet.
Workout.
Yeah, it's not even.
Did that guy on the voice track just say yo?
What?
Tell me I'm not the only one who heard that.
You're the only one who heard that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I didn't hear that.
I thought the guy on the audio track said yo. I was like, what?
Just rest is muted. And now I didn't hear either.
Okay. Yeah, so,
All of us just blinking at this bug man because we're all magic users.
Yeah, Edwin
Don't
is
wanna
like
fucking work out.
Edwin is like not into that idea.
I'll put on like cute workout gear and I'll go and I'll kind of just like
it'll be
walk
fun.
around a little bit, lift like one weight. You're like, whew.
Come on,
And then I'll get
fun.
juice afterwards.
The kind of person that goes to the gym just does like stretches.
I go to the gym because I bought like yoga pants and I want people to look at them.
Okay, trust me. She'll make you stronger if you go back regularly. She's got this workout regimen. It'll make you stronger, and it sticks. So, out of character, there's a workout regimen that Beatrice can do. Normally, it costs quite a bit, but you guys are gonna get it for free if you go. That acts like a tome of bodily health.
Nice.
Nice.
Looking up
character.
Tome of Bodily Health to understand.
Oh, it's
Basically,
good.
the manual of bodily health is you work out a lot and you gain a permanent boost to your stat.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
You
Isn't there
want
one
that?
that covers all of? Yeah, isn't there one that covers each of the
Yeah, each of the
That's-
stats.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean I won't complain about it.
Edwin
Yep.
is still trying to not go.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm gonna look
Chairman
at Formally
would
and
go,
Fritz
but he
and be
has
like,
things to do.
Formally and Fritz and be like, gays, are we going?
damn.
Scandalized.
Called out.
I'm also
Oh,
part of
sure
this.
is.
I don't want to be the only homosexual there.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Did
okay,
just
you know, okay.
assume?
Do you remember, like,
That's when
back in school, whenever you had to do the big run, when they would be like, oh, it's time to run a lot, and there were always just, like, a couple of people in the back just walking?
Yeah.
Maybe that can be us.
Okay. I'll go if you guys go.
I'll go if you go.
I'll go if you go, but also if things start getting dicey, one of you can just kick me in the ankle or something.
Yeah, but also, we could go out and get drinks after.
Ooh, good idea.
Oh, brunch? I know we just ate and, like, we're about to work out, but, like, brunch?
Bottomless mimosas?
Bottomless mimosas.
So you guys make your way over to the Swollbold Drim.
What?
Oh my god.
Interesting.
Also, I'm so curious about this guy's wife.
Okay.
We're all curious about this guy.
But before that... Oh, okay. What's number 6? Aha, I see. Okay. I didn't actually think this would come up that quick, but as you're walking by, you see a pet store. This says massive sale in the window. going out of
Yes!
business.
Yes!
What?
How can you just go out of business if you have animals?
We have to save them.
We have
All
to
of them.
No.
Where are we
I'm
going to put
joking.
them?
Maria sprints into the pet store.
Okay.
Are you letting Shamrock stay behind?
No.
Why would Shamrock stay behind?
Shamrock is coming.
Is Edwin being allowed to stay behind as well?
No.
Oh.
No. If the gays have to work out, the rest of you do as well.
Wink, you're not exempt from this just because you're straight.
I'm not convinced about you, Edward.
I don't think it has anything to do with him being straight or gay. I think it has to do with him being a pussy, but, you know.
Damn.
Saying that we have to be in
Call him out,
solidarity for this motherfucker.
I mean, we kind of fast forward, of course, before Shamrock could say he's got things to do.
I mean,
He's a very busy warforged, dang it.
We'll go to the pet store first.
you can meet with the Bureau of Internal
Look
Revenue
at
later.
them.
Okay, fine. All
They're gonna be fluffy.
right, I'll go.
Family.
Yes.
All right. So you guys walk in. I assume.
Yep.
And sitting on the counter appears to be a grung of a kind of a light green persuasion. And at the tinkling of the bell over the door, he says, "Oh, welcome. Welcome to the Rainbow Connection. How can I help you?"
I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand.
I think we found out why he was going out of business.
This is too good.
I hate that
Thank
it's
you.
such a good
Thank you.
Kermit voice.
Chelsea got out of the box.
We
Got out of the box.
Who's speaking first, huh?
Wow.
I think it's whoever gets the hold of themselves first. So I'm gonna say, we saw the sign that you're going out of business.
Yes, it's most unfortunate. I just can't seem to turn a profit in this city. So I'm moving out back to the swamps, but I need to find a good home for all of these little critters first.
I would love to see what you have.
Didn't yesterday just say no cats?
Not necessarily a cat, just in general. Would love to see
Well, we've
the
got lots
variety of
cats,
creatures.
if that's what you're looking for. I've also got all sorts of manner of exotic things. This is the Rainbow Connection, where all things are connected.
I cast message to Maria and I say, all these animals are gay.
I message back, it's true.
Incredible.
I'm like crying right now.
So,
Oh
he's
my
got
gosh.
just out front. He's got the he's got all sorts of regular, cats, dogs, birds, snakes, spiders, wolf spiders, spider wolves, cat snakes.
Wait, spider
snake
wolves?
Cats. Yeah, a spider with a wolf head.
Oh my
Spider
gosh.
wolves.
Snake cats are just ferrets.
He's got pigs with wings, ferrets that are on fire, cats that are on fire,
That can't
fire
be healthy.
hamsters. In one cold box with very darkened glass, it looks like he's got a living snowman. All sorts of
Great.
stuff. Looks like there's just a regular ass pigeon. In a cage,
Oh.
and he says, "Oh, be careful around that one. He likes to take off Hold on, I lost. Be careful around that one. He likes to take off fingers.
You said that, and then a perfectly
Interesting.
timed little bit of thunder happened where I'm at.
Looks like there's a crow with like 14 red eyes. There's a puggin, a pantalope. Looks like in the back there's a unicorn foal.
I'm gonna need you to like write this down in a list because you're saying a lot of words right now.
It sounds like if you could dream it, it exists.
Yeah.
So just name something; it'll be there.
So any creature from any animal from the monster manual that is CR1 or lower is available. Additionally, there are some special creatures available if you ask to look at them.
Hold up, let me look at the monster manual I have here.
No, I have to try and find it.
Little Tintin just peeking out from the pocket, just like, I could have so many mounts. I could be 10-man cavalry.
CR1.
I'm supposed to be packing to move, but I'm unpacking like all of my books right now to find this.
Oh god.
Queen Google
back,
is free.
I've already done it.
The counter is a black cat with like a tentacle, like an octopus tentacle tail.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to kill it with my hand.
What?
I'm going to strangle it with my hands. Not again. Not again.
Are you actually doing that?
No.
Okay. He sort of like, strokes its fur and it purrs at him.
You said any creature from the monster manual, correct?
CR1 and under.
He wouldn't know what monster manual is in character.
No, out of character.
Out of character, any animal under CR1 is an option.
Including an axe beak. Is that true?
Axe beak.
What is an axe beak?
Is that a dinosaur?
What type of
Large
bird?
beast, unaligned.
Oh my god, Alec.
It looks like a dodo. It's just a dodo you can ride that does attacks.
Axe beaks are ferocious fuckers, though.
It's a
It's
chocobo.
basically a chocobo.
It looks like a spoonbill, kind of.
I do have some of those, but it's hard to find a home that'll actually have room for them. They are quite big.
Okay.
I was honestly thinking of just letting them go in the wilderness, to be honest.
I'm sure the environment will recover eventually.
With everyone out here having cars, it's really hard to sell anyone riding mounts,
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Honestly, I'm not sure what we're gonna do with the foal. Its mother died out in the woods, so if we can't find anyone to take it in, we are probably going to have to put it down.
What the fuck? Oh god.
Which one of us is pure of heart, dumb of ass enough to not kill the unicorn? There's rules about that.
All of you fit the second criteria perfectly.
I mean, all I'm going to say is heart of gold.
Oh fuck, it's gotta be. Oh my god,
Shamrock a unicorn.
You are
Also,
the one.
I'm just saying.
Shamrock is a virgin, technically.
Monster Manual CR.1.25. Damn, y'all got any cultists? A pet noble.
I'm curious about this pigeon that takes off fingers. I gotta be honest. It struck me right away.
Evil? Would we fall under neutral evil? Question mark.
Maybe you guys.
So, it's called a dire pigeon according to the card. In the cage right next to it is a puppy that seems to be like sort of phasing in and out of existence.
They have a blink dog.
puppy. I haven't seen one of those in a while.
They have a blink dog? I was just about to ask that. But no, I was actually going to ask about do they have either blink dogs or death dogs?
There's a blink puppy, and there is a hellhound puppy.
Ooh.
God, you're going to make Shamrock become the dad in this situation. We're not taking home an animal.
No, you
I
take
want to look
home
at the hellhound
animals.
puppy, Jeffrey.
A week later, Shamrock just with all the animals.
You know you want that unicorn.
You want
I
a
think
hellhound puppy?
I
kind of do want a hellhound puppy.
Okay.
I kind of want to go for the blink hound. But seriously, do they have the death dog?
Does not appear to be any death dogs.
Aw.
But the blink puppy's around.
Yeah, true. And
What are
wait,
the
this
other?
is 5e
What are the
where
other
alignment isn't
specials?
necessarily, and you're doing.
Sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say alignment really doesn't necessarily completely apply in your version.
Well, no, alignment doesn't matter in 5e.
Yeah, so yeah, I would like a blink hound.
So there's a feline fowl, which is like an owl or a bird, but it's got like a cat's torso with a bird head, which is it's a cat-bird hybrid. There's a songbird version, a falcon version. Let's see. There's a micro-griffin.
Oh my gosh.
There's an infernal pet, which is a tiny fiend, which is currently looks like a rat with very sharp claws and horns.
Horn rat, horn rat, horn rat.
There's a fairy dragon.
Fairy dragons are mischievous motherfuckers.
Give for
What's a fairy?
Maria.
There is a crowlock, which it looks like a crow, but with multiple limbs and like 6 eyes on each side.
Oh, I don't like that. That's like a spider crow.
There's a couple pseudo dragons. There's a fire sprite. This looks like a little fireball with a face. Let's see. There's a vampster. There's a steamlet, which looks like a tiny elemental. That's kind of like floating on a column of steam. There's the cage that's currently covered, which says Baby Phoenix on it. There's a bee nabber, which looks like a bird that's also like the head is a flower that kind of like opens and it says it eats bugs, specifically pollinating varieties. There's a Cheshire cat, a dinosaur cat.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's a cat with like dinosaur legs and scales on it.
Huh.
It's actually very
God,
cute.
it's so fucking cute.
There's a filigree fox, which is a construct made out of filigreed metal and precious gems that is actually really good for artisans.
Yeah.
Why you gotta do this to me, man?
Shamrock, a rock pet.
There's
Pet
an
rock.
inkling, which looks like it looks like an inkwell, but then when you approach it and look in, into like the snake tank, the ink seems to like rise up out of it and like form into a vaguely animal-like shape before like waving back and forth.
I really want to play dog.
Let's see. There's a twiddle toad, which looks like a cat with a mushroom head, but like, or maybe like a mouse or something with a mushroom head, but very, very like goopy and drippy. Let's see.
Oh,
There's Potriffin, which is basically if you had like one of the microgriffins, but you combined it with like a pigeon. Like
oh.
cute but very dumb and loud. There is a Puggin, which is a combination pug and dragon. He is adorable. There was the Battle Crow we mentioned earlier, Tire Pigeon, an Ember Cat, which is a cat that is made out of fire. Although the sign says that they can make it so that they don't burn you if you're the owner. And there is, of course, Pandalope, which looks like a red panda with antelope horns.
Wait, do they have wargs?
That's a big.
Yeah, it seems like if there was, it would be like a warg pup.
Yeah.
They don't have anything full size.
All right.
There's what's called a poisonous hunter snake. Not sure what that's about, but the lid says "Do not remove." There's what looks like a tiny, like one of those microgriffins, but this one looks like it's made out of a rainbow feathered parrot. Of course, there's a unicorn foal.
All right. Yeah, let's go with the warg pup.
There's also a box that just says Pet Rock.
Of course. But yeah, I'm going with the warg pup instead.
Lithid.
Speaking of interesting things, there are a couple more. There's a Salalantern. It's like a small salamander that doesn't get hot, but it does glow. It looks like you feed it coal. There's a tiny, like, really ugly fish in a fish bowl. This is a blue ring aboleth. They're pretty amiable compared to their smaller cousins, and it says he's a good art critic, whatever that means. There's also
You said it was ugly, but it's so cute.
In the chat.
I'm putting it in the chat. Look at how cute.
Aboleths.
And then the entire fucking stream turns into us.
That looks weird. I'm gonna be real. That looks kind of weird.
No.
Weird tentacle fish.
It just looks like a sea slug. It looks like a
Old
nudibranch.
friend. It does look like a nudibranch.
It does.
Okay. Is that
Just
the whole
a
list, Jeffrey?
record.
Just
Hey, look, it's Missile.
I love that.
How'd Missile get here?
There's a couple more, but that's most of it. The other ones are very special.
We're all buku loaded with cat.
it's not so much. It's not really money that I need. I need to find them good homes. It's more, will they like you? Oh, there's also a
Okay.
Spellbreaker Hound.
Ooh.
What is that?
It's the hound that breaks spells.
Basically, it's a dog that's bred to have the Mage Slayer ability base.
Nice.
Oh,
Damn.
Fight.
Fucked up if true.
When a creature
It's just a
within
big
5
fun
feet
dog.
casts a spell, it can use
But it
its
was
reaction to
bred
make
to
a melee
hunt
weapon
mages.
attack against that creature. When it damages a creature concentrating on a spell, creature has disadvantage on the saving throw it makes to maintain its concentration.
Ooh.
And it has advantage on saving throws against spells cast by creatures within 5 feet of you. Or 5 feet of it, I should say.
Jesus. Still going with the warg pup though.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm concerned about this unicorn. So is anybody else interested in the unicorn?
Shamrock just kind of followed the group, but little Tintin has slipped out of his pocket and is just looking at over the paddock into the unicorn's little area, and just small, soft toots of the whistle. Just
Edwin is just kind of browsing around and looking at all the weird animals.
Edwin.
Huh.
The flame ferret wanders over in its cage and it kind of like stands up and it looks up at you with soulful eyes that are also on fire.
At me?
At you.
Yes, apparently.
It's gonna light my books on fire.
It's fine, probably.
I don't want him to light
you
my
can
books
train
on
him.
fire.
He just needs to be trained by a
likes
good
you.
person.
Edwin will look at the cute little fire ferret and just
There's a little like thing where you could pick up small bits of wood and drop them into the cage.
he'll pick up a piece of wood and drop it in the cage.
Yeah, you drop like a small wood chip in there, and he goes over and he lights it on fire, and then he gnaws on the burning piece of wood. He looks up at you and kind of tilts his head.
How would someone keep this from burning down their house?
Oh, it's very easy. They can be trained. It's kind of like housebreaking a pet, kind of. You just have to teach it what's to be burned and not to be burned. Trust me, lost quite a few houses before I figured that one out. But they're all trained not to burn anything that you tell them not to.
I see.
So they've all got the basic training thing out of character.
Out of character, yeah, they're all housebroken.
All right.
Okay.
Even the ooze.
Huh.
Ooze.
Yeah,
There's the news.
there's
Cool.
an ooze. It's
Get
it's kind of like filling a clear glass case, which just looks like it's full of gel. But it says ooze hound in it.
What color is the goo?
A lime green.
Okay, cool. It was gonna feel really weird if it was the same color as Nadia's goo.
Yeah.
Just taking Nadia as a pet.
Oh.
It would
Yeah,
just
that
be
would've been
fucked up
felt
to be
really
like,
weird.
That does kind of look like her though.
Yes, cousin.
Yeah, it's a very weird story. I found this little boy and kind of like strokes the tentacle cat under the chin about 2 weeks ago, and ever since then I've had a real hard time finding profit around here.
Oh.
Good fucking riddance, you shit cat. Good fucking riddance.
I would have laughed if Dimitri, not having any idea what it was, had chosen that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Fritz has just been staring at the cat the entire time with hatred in his eyes before, going
okay,
over
that
to...
obviously?
Absolutely that obviously.
Okay, so Dimitri's going to give you a glance, look at the cat, give you a glance, and then shake his head and just think to himself, I'll ask later.
I'm looking at pseudo dragon. Not this cat in particular.
Does it look at all like the cat from before?
Yeah, it's the
house?
same goddamn cat. Okay.
No, it's not.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't
Same
matter.
species. Get fucked. Hope Inca's rotting in hell wherever they are.
That's a mean thing to say about your cat.
It sure is.
Not his cat anymore. Fritz doesn't have a cat anymore.
Nah,
That can
I'm
be
about to have a
arranged.
pseudo dragon. I
Oh
will
my
kill you.
gosh.
Let me have a dragon, Jeffrey.
What if your dragon turns into a cat?
I'll cry actual tears.
Turns into a tentacle cat.
Holy shit. There's a new breed of dragon on Flight Rise.
There's
The new breed of dragon is tentacle cat. That's the name of the breed.
there's two special. There's the cinnamon pseudo dragon, which gives off a sweet scent, and has a limited telepathy. And there is the desert pseudo dragon, which likes to stay very dry.
It's so small.
It's a tiny mlem.
It's so small, Jeffrey. You said the first one's a cinnamon pseudo dragon.
There's also an almirage, which is a rabbit with a horn on its head.
Just a question. I don't know if it's a thing that they have in D&D. Are there what are they called? What are they called? That thing where it's a rabbit and a bird and a cat and a deer.
Jackalope?
No, the German version.
Oh, I don't know.
It's got wings and it's a rabbit and it's got horns.
I've never heard of that.
The
The only one I've heard of is jackalope.
Patinga, they're like cute good boy good boy. Like,
Wow,
I'll take a
that just
pseudo
looks
dragon.
Like, that just looks like you just kind of hit randomize on the animal.
On an animal.
Yeah, that's literally like you hit randomize on an animal, and that's what
They're real fucking good.
It's like the scientist from Human Centipede became a taxidermist. Like, that's what that is. Some massive fucking parts.
I found a stat block, but it's CR14.
Damn it. That makes sense. They're bloodthirsty.
The strong rabbit.
I'm gonna
No,
say
they'll
Oh no,
fuck you
they're
up.
rabbits.
Okay. I'm okay with... it's just a little thick boy dragon. I'll take a little thick boy dragon.
Okay, so you want the desert one?
Yeah.
Okay. So we got a desert pseudo dragon. And so we got 3 people.
Edwin's
Shamrock.
looking at the ferret.
The ferret?
The ferret, the one that the fire ferret, the one that ate the wood.
Yeah. He does seem to like you.
Is there anything special I need to do to take care of it?
The fire ferret and the ember cat You just need to feed them combustible things. They like coal for some reason. I can't seem to figure out why. It's kind of a treat for them. I find if you just leave them wood scraps, they're fine.
All right. And how much would this fire
The
ferret
flame
cost?
ferret nods enthusiastically at Cole, and then when he says wood scraps, he kind of shakes his head no.
Okay.
Oh, so there's real art too.
It's just like a really smart fire ferret. All right. How much does it cost? Do I know?
It says it's 20 gold.
Okay. Let me
As
think
a
about
matter
it.
of fact, all of them say 20 gold, except for the unicorn, which has 50 gold.
All right. Think about it for a little bit.
The regular
I will
animals
offer
say
to get everyone
2
pets.
gold. I mean, you guys are mobsters. You have more than enough money to afford this entire shop if you wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I'm offering to get everybody pets. It is not that much money.
Is
Not for you, at least.
is Lil
But I'm
Tintin
off-
definitely getting this unicorn? Because I'm just worried about it. I don't want it to die.
Tintin's going to try to slip into the paddock and get a closer look.
The unicorn, the baby unicorn is kind of timid and shy, and backs up in its cage.
Tintin's just going to try to just be like Tintin's only been around for, let's be generous, maybe half a week at this point. He's not used to the world, but he's just trying to be, calm, normal, nothing crazy. Just kind of hands out to his, hands to his side, sort of no swift movements, or just try to just step forward, stop, take another step forward.
Around the third step forward, it seems to vanish. Oh dear.
Tintin just going to just stop, just look around, just sad whistling noises.
Don't worry about it. He's just turned invisible again.
Yeah, what's the term for it? Tintin. What have I told you about wandering off on your own?
But Dad.
Well, so turn invisible, or?
Yes, unicorn foals are not quite as magical as their parents. Most of their magic is focused on keeping themselves safe and concealing them. So they have a lot of abilities to do things like move around without leaving a trace and turning invisible. Don't worry, just pull your little mechanoid out of the cage and he'll calm down eventually.
Hey, Tin, come on back here. No, come on back. You can... We'll wait for it to come back, and then we'll ask nicely. Don't give me that whistle with me. Come on.
Sad R2 noises.
Pretty much. Then he comes out of the paddock.
There is several others that are available. I haven't mentioned many of the aquatic species because I doubted any of you wanted to worry about that.
No.
Seems like it would be difficult.
Yeah.
There's, let's see. There's a hunting griffin. And there, I forgot about the booze goblin.
Wait, what?
You tell me about this booze goblin this instant.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's called a rum gremlin.
I'm intrigued, at least out of character.
They're It's just what it sounds like. They basically they just go around and hang around places where they can get alcohol and steal it from other people and then get drunk.
Oh my gosh, worst choice for a bar.
No, it just means people got to buy more alcohol.
Although it does have a very disgusting ability for a bar called Aura of Drunkenness.
Well, there you go.
Let's see. There's the Ant Wolf, of course. Everyone's favorite.
Of course. All these after our last Airbender creatures.
There's a Vermingeist, which is basically the ghost of a rat. Very easy to afford to feed.
Oh my god, why didn't you tell me about that sooner? Ghost rat.
Let's see. There's the Hell Rat.
Here's a Scrat. Keeps trying to put its nut in everything.
Oh my god, there's so many good rats.
The Hell Rat has a bite that has a poison which inflicts exhaustion.
Wait,
Don't
is
let
there
it
a
bite you.
cranium rat?
There are no cranium rats. Those are from Sigil.
Okay.
I thought you said premium rat, and I was about to be like,
No.
that's all of them.
There's an Owlbear Cublet.
I like to imagine there's just a bear there as well, and then just him, Dimitri, just have a stare off.
There's a Fuzzy Buzzy, but you probably don't want one of those because they're more associated with the Sealy Court. That's a bad look.
But free honey.
And so is a blink dog, actually. They are technically fey.
There's a Feyote, which is like a coyote that's a druid.
Huh.
There's the Filigree Fox I mentioned. Let's see, I said the baby phoenix, right? There's a...
There's
Oh,
a
I'm
baby
very
phoenix.
curious about that little baby phoenix.
There's a Displacer Cub.
Oh.
Fern Lizard, which is a lizard whose frills look like a fern.
Question.
Yes.
You know, no, I made my choice. It's fine.
Okay. There's a couple other, like, more disgusting ones in the back. Like the Heart Bulb, which is...
Oh, what?
It's a heart. A literal heart.
Huh.
It's a tiny undead.
Huh.
Noted.
It's basically it can attach itself to a creature and lowers, or sorry, it attaches itself to its creature and its lowest ability score is increased by 1. So there's the Heart Bold, the Tooth Bold, and I think there was one other that are basically like, what if a necromancer decided that it wanted all of its body parts to be able to live without it?
Oh god.
I'm now just thinking that one enemy from Dead Space.
There's also a swarm of... There's a cage with coins in them, which you're told, the big sign that says, "Do not open cage for any reason."
With corn.
Coins.
Coins.
Now I
Oh.
know what's in there.
Okay. What's this one? Out of curiosity, I'm curious about it.
Bite coins. Imagine like a coin mimic.
Oh my gosh.
I wasn't going to say it, but...
Yeah. So we're gonna take a short bio break.
Okay.
And then we'll come back to whatever. Oh, it's just a cat with wings. Yeah. No, in addition to like all of the specialty cases, he's also got just like weird combinations of stuff.
Fucked up.
Huh. So basically classic Chimera type bullshit.
Yeah, so like half dog.
Oh my god, that
half,
looks like over the garden wall. Fuck yeah.
half dog,
It
half
does.
deer, and
I like that actually. That might be a good. I don't know.
That's a fucking great reference, and I love it. I think you should use it.
Yes, that is going to be my board.
That's my vote.
I love it.
Sucks.
So, ladies, gentlemen,
Let's do this.
Shamrock, and
Those of us
Fritz,
who know better.
and Fritz, who is their own category of individual.
Correct.
Have you guys come to a decision over the break?
Yep.
Shamrock, are we locking in the unicorn foal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Edwin, are we locking in the flame ferret? Edwin?
I said yes. Did you not hear me?
No, I did not.
No, I didn't pick up.
I didn't hear.
Oh, my bad.
Are you getting the blink puppy?
Who?
Someone was talking about a blink puppy. I believe it was you.
Yeah, no, I was going with the warg if that was the option. Warg pup. The warg is like it's just fairly large. It's just but it is within the challenge rating.
It is large. CR1 half. This thing's going to be like the size of a small horse. You realize that, right?
True.
I'm just letting you know, like.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, I'm aware.
This thing
I'm
is
aware.
going to be like bigger than you.
I'm aware.
Okay.
Bear Cavalry, here we go.
Yeah.
You just have to find a bougie stable to rent that will take a
this
whole
thing's
dog.
probably about the same size as you.
Yeah. At least in terms of height, if it's on both legs, then
like
it's bigger.
in like if you were on all fours, you're the size of a bear, which is
Well, yeah,
large.
true, actually.
This thing is your size. So you're medium sized because 5e doesn't
Reasons.
like having you bigger than medium. And
Yeah,
you're smaller
it really
than
doesn't.
small. So
It really
you're
doesn't.
medium because all races are medium or small.
Yep.
But you are a bear. So yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can get a warg if you want. Just be warned that it's gonna be big.
Oh yeah, I'm aware.
Okay. So we got two things that can probably be acceptable in normal society, and then a warg. Is anyone going for that desert pseudo dragon?
Yee.
All right. And what about the hellhound puppy? Someone mentioned that earlier.
Yes, please.
All right, and that's 5. Maria, what were you getting?
Can I have a winter wolf?
You can have a winter wolf. We're gonna have to make it a younger winter wolf,
Yeah.
which
That'd
means
be
we might have
nice.
to like tweak the stats some. But yes, we can do.
Yeah. Nice. All right, I'm doing that.
I feel like that fits really well with your character.
Yeah.
It knows giant for some reason.
Huh.
So
That could be useful.
I think that the sound does say yo.
I'm not the only one who heard it. Okay.
You're all going crazy.
You're a crazy.
I only heard it in my left ear, and I hate that.
Okay. So you guys spend between you about 10 to 20 gold in fodder and baskets and things like that, and guides on. He gives you free like pamphlets with each one, like how to take care of it.
Okay.
Tell me, do you have any? Do you know any young children?
I can't say I do.
No.
No little Tintin.
Um,
I found this small teddy bear at a thrift store the other day, and I was just trying to find a home for it. It seems like the hell puppy is particularly fond of it. If you could take it with you, just to be sure.
What does it do?
As far as I know, it's just a really ugly stuffed animal.
Mm,
Although he does seem to be immune to burning for some reason.
oh. I don't know if that's going in my apartment.
Immune to burning.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to burn up. I figured it's one of those new fancy fabrics that they make.
can I take a spot check?
A spot.
Yeah, can I do a little mew 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 mew?
I was gonna do detect magic.
Yeah, it doesn't cost anything if I do it.
Yeah, I just want to take a look at things like, is it actually fireproof or is there something a bit more?
Okay. What are you using to figure that out?
No, let's go for something a bit more on my level. Let's go for identify.
Like the spell?
Yes. So.
That takes a minute to cast.
We can just stand here for a minute.
I mean, also, I can bang a
guys-
detect magic at it.
Yeah, you guys can schmooze with this shopkeeper while we take a look at it.
It bangs as a wondrous item.
Oof.
Well, I'm still on my identify minute, so.
I do inform formally that the bitch is magical.
Yeah, fucking
do
do it.
for posterity.
Okay. Okay. I will send this to Shamrock.
I've been cursed.
You paid a terrible price. You paid a terrible price for knowledge.
When will I learn? When will I learn my actions have consequences?
Don't say, never say I paid too much for a book. Instead say I paid a terrible price for knowledge. It's just a magic stuffed bear. Seems to be immune to fire.
I kind of want to also cast Identify on it, but I don't want to get cursed.
I mean, you don't know.
But I can't tell if him saying I'm cursed was a joke or not. So I'm like...
Oh, he's definitely cursed, but not with this.
I'm cursed with knowledge.
You have forbidden knowledge now.
So how much corruption do I take out of this?
Let's say 1.
Oh, good. Okay. 99 more to go, and then I become a demon lord.
There you go.
Oh, what?
Save up.
Wait, what?
It's getting weird.
Is something happening? Oh my god!
I love how we could just joke like this.
Oh, fuck it. I'll also cast Identify. Why not? Sure.
All right, time for some forbidden knowledge.
Everyone's been getting into the forbidden knowledge for a while. He'll learn a little more.
What the fuck are you, my DMs?
I don't know. I'm somewhere. It might be.
Somewhere
Oh,
over the
I'm back.
rainbow.
I'm back. Where did you get this toy exactly?
Oh, I found it in a thrift store.
Uh-huh.
Kind of cute, and I was looking for something to put in the page with the puppy while I was teething. But it really seems to have taken a shine to it. Not sure what's going on with that.
Well, I'm sure what's the hell's name?
I don't know. I didn't name it yet. Usually I leave that up to... I just call it Puppy.
Well, I'm sure the puppy will enjoy it thoroughly. It's definitely fireproof.
Yeah, they do wonders with these modern materials.
Yeah. Well,
I trust that you wouldn't kill me, but I know you're hiding some shit.
Can I cast detect thoughts on Shamrock to try to figure
it's
out what
okay.
it is?
There's thoughts. And
Thoughts, okay.
just you can tell Shamrock is surprised what weight he's seen, but he's not going to say a word until later.
Okay, you'll tell us later, though.
Without making a verbal communication, yes. He's just going to just subtle shake his head and just,
All right.
yeah, well.
Bear seems awesome, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want it.
Oh, now you
have
want
an
it.
attunement slot?
No, I don't.
Well,
Wait, you're already filled up? Wow. Jesus.
I started with what?
fucking artificers get a lot of attunement slots. Normal people get 3.
Well, I mean, I haven't got my 4th one yet.
Artificers get like 5 attunement slots or 5 extra attunement slots or something stupid like that.
By level 20, I have 6, and because I'm an armor, I get at level 9 2 for free for any armor slots.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyways.
Yeah, there's also a small blue creature? Question mark. It's maybe a dog? Question mark. It's got really big ears, which don't fit on a dog, and it looks at you guys with very intelligent eyes. And it like waves at Maria.
I wave back.
No,
No?
bad. And it pulls out a squirt bottle and squirts it at the blue thing, which hisses and curls into a ball and rolls back into the back of the shop.
What?
What was that? It was just waving.
Watching him for a friend. No, he knows he's not allowed on the counter.
What does that have to do with waving?
It was on the counter.
Oh. Okay, I wasn't aware of that part.
Yeah. Don't worry about 6. He's just special. Unfortunately, I'm watching him for a friend, so I can't sell him to you.
Okay.
Can any of us tell what that thing is?
No.
Cool.
I'm going to tell you right now, a natural 20 will not tell you what that is.
It's a loaf of bread.
Then.
That is a monstrosity. As in the creature type.
Okay.
It fits in this town so well.
Yeah. He'd be perfect for your group, except he's not for sale. Because he's a CR-15.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, why did you put him there then?
So
Just to
blaze
taunt
you.
us.
One day, when you
It's a
least
thing.
expect it, it will drive up in a vehicle and say, "Get in."
Get in, samurai. We got burned down the city.
Not again. All right, so, ladies, gentlemen, robots, Fritz, what are we doing? Are we all ready? Did you guys want to buy
I'm
anything
ready.
else? Hey, thanks for the raid, guys.
Hey.
A raid.
Heyo.
Welcome to the pet store episode. We're all making mistakes.
You missed Kermit the Frog. He's
You did miss
he's
Kermit.
the owner.
You missed
So
Kermit.
sorry.
You missed Kermit.
Or it
He's
might come
going back to
you
the
don't know.
swamp.
Hey,
Maybe we can
Mr.
circle
Pet
back and say
Shopkeeper, how much are these animals?
Oh, they're 20 gold each. Plus, except for the unicorn full, which is 50 gold. And the warg, which is gonna be 30. And and we also you guys wanted to spend some on some fodder and some food for them. I do recommend you invest in bags of coal. As a matter of fact, if you can get oh god, this is hard on my throat, guys.
Oh no.
It's fine.
Hey, this is like Kermit's going to the swamp.
It's
after this.
taking a toll on him.
God, especially since I just donated plasma, so I'm already bad.
Oh no.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta do things with my throat to get the Kermit voice. If you can get investment in the coal industry, I recommend you do that with how much you're gonna be feeding these things.
Huh. Well, we're going to have to fight dragons with try and get good investments in that case, but we'll look into it.
Yes. Also, I would recommend that you feed, get your dire wolf and your other wolf used to eating cooked meat, as it's, if you have to take them out into the wilderness occasionally to hunt on their own.
Well, I know a great chef, so that won't be an issue.
Of
Oh,
course.
I mean, aren't like butchers pretty common here?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's the 20s. There's butcher on most neighborhoods.
Yeah.
And anything for unicorn over there? Any advice?
It's very timid right now after the death of its mother. As you can imagine, it's quite traumatic. So you're going to have to give it some tender loving care, as my wife says.
Right. I'll make sure to take care of that.
Right.
You got that, Tintin?
However, you will find no more loyal companion than a unicorn once you earn its trust.
Huh. Yep. Suppose it'll be what it'll be. It's good to see the kid not to.
I'm surprised you didn't go for the filigree fox, to be honest.
Okay, but you gave this one the backstory of it's going to the glue factory otherwise.
Get both.
I don't need three familiars.
You only have to feed one.
You're right, but that's three familiars I gotta take care of, dang it.
We can give you 3 help actions.
Yeah, we can have dual citizenship over your unicorn.
I mean, okay, listen. Do you want me to have the fox group vote?
If the fox will make you good at your job more than you already are, which is amazing, I should
Get
say.
both? We have the money.
So...
You have to take care of all these animals.
That's what I'm saying.
True.
So filigree foxes commonly include such quality of life improvements as compartment for tools, delicate light to provide illumination, and dark workshops.
Oh, well then never mind. We got a bag of holding and flashlights exist.
Okay, now I'm on the other side of the fence than this. No, sure, I'll put my money for it.
Okay.
I have backroom assistants to make sure all my stuff gets done.
Okay.
Because Lord knows I don't have enough time today to do all the things I need to do on my own.
Excellent. So, all right, everyone. It was great seeing you, as he waves. I hope you stop by the swamp and see me again.
We'll keep an eye out for you.
Radio. Come on, Yarla. Let's see what we can scrounge up for lunch. As he leads the cat with the tentacle for a tail off.
I'm absolutely going to stop by the swamp at one point because I'm so curious about his wife. Is she a pig?
Is he looking at us?
God.
Is he walking away, not looking at us?
He's hopping away now.
I flip off the fucking cat behind his back.
The cat is not looking at you either.
I don't care.
Okay.
It's for me.
The cat gives you a male tentacle.
So, now, with this side trip done, you guys head
Time to
on.
go exercise with our new pet.
This was your random encounter, so now you guys finally arrive at the gym.
Great.
Arrive at the gym. You know, just a small horse with me. Don't worry about it.
And a giant ass dog. Well,
You ever bring a puppy to the gym?
Okay, so
That's one dog.
so you guys arrive, and Akil is there. He greets you and he says, "Come on in. My wife is just inside."
Thanks. Don't suppose you have anywhere we can keep the.
Oh, you stopped by that. You stopped by that pet store. Yes. Yeah. We got an area out back. We got a small yard. You can just let them play in there.
Thanks.
What's that the giant ass Borg?
Right, Tintin, your eldest among your siblings. Keep an eye out for him. Make sure you stay out of trouble. All right.
Weep whoop.
Good kid. All right.
So you leave them around back and you let them play in this paddock. It's probably like a quarter acre.
I'm not sure what unicorns eat exactly, but Shamrock's going to give Tintin some of the rations. Just
The same thing deer do, or horses.
Yeah. Assuming you didn't get like some horse treats or whatever. Shamrock will hand some rations over to.
I mean, you got
Tintin.
food.
Okay, yeah.
You guys bought like several weeks of food for these creatures.
Okay, go hand some over to Tintin. Here, try to. I don't know.
Cool.
Be nice. Slow. And send the kids off to play in the backyard.
Cool. So, you guys step in, and Cleo is there. She is currently working on the bench presses. She is, without the assistance of her stand, bench pressing what looks like 300 to 400 pounds. But then as you walk in, she puts it down and says, "About time you guys got here. You guys can have the weights. I'm ready to work on the treadmill." As she walks over, sets it to its highest speed, and she starts sprinting on it.
Yeah, sounds about right for a monk.
Yep. Out of character, Cleo's base movement speed is 120 feet.
Oh,
Jesus.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And out of the back, steps the biggest dragonborn you have ever seen in your life.
Damn.
She stands a full 7.5 feet tall.
Bigger than... Damn, okay.
She...
This is a new experience.
She towers over all of you, and her forearms are the size of Shamrock's upper arm. She is in every definition of the term swole.
Oh God.
Her icy blue eyes look at you guys with like an intimidating punk kind of vibe, especially with the flopped over upper fin, giving it that comb over look. And then she looks at you guys, and she says, "Akil, your friends are here. This is great." She comes over, and she says, "Hi. Name's Beatrice, but you can just call me Bea." And she holds out a hand to Shamrock, who appears to be the one closest to her.
Shamrock, pleasure to meet you. No, these are my companions. Takes the hand.
Her grip, her shake is like putting your hand in a vice.
Just mentally, please don't bend it, please don't blend. Please don't bend it, please don't bend it, please don't bend it.
And she grabs up Akil and she like puts him in a hug, and you hear his chitin creaking. He says, "Oh, I love you too, hon." "Oh, Akil, you didn't tell me you had such buff friends. Maybe this won't be such a waste of a city after all."
Trust me, it's all the armor.
I'm sure. Anyway, come on in. We're just about to open. Are you guys here for the deluxe course or just to work out?
Possibly both. In due time.
I believe we're here for the course.
Yeah, Cleo hops off the treadmill, which appears to be smoking around the bearings.
Oh God.
And she says, she pulls out a towel and she towels down and says, "Trust me, they're here for the deluxe course. Trust me, you guys are gonna love it. You'll build up stamina like nothing else." Just ask Akil. He knows, as he like elbows him.
Oh God.
Oh jeez.
I message formally. What's going on there?
Two little dragonborn run out. "Daddy's home! Daddy's home!" And they jump into Akil's arms. He kind of like looks like insects can't blush, but you can tell that he's like he's kind of like looking down and blushing. And he says, "Yes, these are my children."
They certainly take after the mother.
Yes, I hope they grow up to be just as big and strong. Strong, yes, as her.
Well, Shamrock trying to pay attention, but just keeps noticing the smoke coming off the treadmill.
You know what? We grease the bearings every morning.
Shamrock's still cringing at the fact that, that shouldn't be smoking.
It shouldn't be, but that's what happens when your character's walking speed is 30 miles an hour.
Yep.
Yeah.
Was that with the boots that she was running with?
That's not dashing. That's just her walking speed.
I know, but was she wearing the boots while she...
Yeah, she's wearing the boots, yes.
Okay, that explains it.
This
This is the character you explained to me, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the character I explained to you.
Okay.
So are you? What do you guys want to do? She said she points up to the sign that says "Swole Bowl Gym Promise." become swole or your money back. And there's 3 courses. There's dexterity, strength, and constitution. Except someone has graffitied under dexterity, not swole.
Not swole. He doesn't want to do any of these. He's not happy that he's here.
Yeah. Edwin, Maria, Fritz, come over here.
Game plan.
What's the game plan here? I think maybe Constitution. I feel like we could all improve our physique in that.
I'm gonna be putting to Dex, actually.
Dimitri, you are not in this struggle with us.
You go over
You have
there.
no lines in this play.
Gaze
No, I was saying,
only.
I was talking to the GM. I was talking to the GM.
Okay, dexterity for you.
Yeah.
The
That will be
question
very helpful in your
is, should I make my dex 20 just for the fuck of it?
What you want to go with Dimitri? You want to learn how to be
I'm
dex-
gonna go to Constitution.
Yeah. We'll all do the
Seriously, you wanna
Constitution
compete against
class
him?
together, and then we'll all go to brunch afterwards and get bottomless mimosas and blackout.
If this is meant to improve our physique, I feel like they're gonna hit us, and I feel like I'm gonna have so many bruises, and it's fine.
Oh,
But I'm
You're just
really
kickboxing.
I'm kickboxing.
So, this is basically like, this is the equivalent of doing the manual of bodily, whatever.
Yeah.
Manual bodily health is for con, and there's one for dex, and one for strength. This is basically like the, how do we put this? The, personal trainer version of that. So, you come in, you have to spend 48 hours over a period of 6 days or fewer. So you come in for a few hours every day, and she will train you, and at the end of that, you will gain a permanent +2 increase to that stat. Normally, it's 5,000 gold per course, but you guys are getting the first one free.
Okay.
5,000.
Yeah, it's a permanent +2 to a stat.
Oh,
is that
+2.
Is 5,000 for the entire 48 hours over?
Yes,
How much
it's
time?
for the core. It's the cost of a very rare item.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant just for the first day
Yeah,
of like a couple
5,000 a
hours
day.
breaking out.
That's what I thought too. I was like, we can't afford that.
No,
It's a damn
5,000
trainer.
for the course.
Got it. Okay.
But you guys are getting the first one for free.
And I'm doing dex because bitch my armor class. What?
I mean,
Yeah.
+2
Fuck a con.
con is +1 HP per hit die. And Constitution save.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
But my armor
You guys
class.
can come back and do the other two.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that
For
costs
5,000 gold.
It's not like we're not making money here.
Yeah.
a question. Just a
Yes.
question. Just as the person that Fritz is, if I look at this cool, rad, good body couple, do they seem like they're swingers? Do you think could I muscle in there?
Do they swing?
Does it seem like Cleo is their third?
No. Tell you
Are they
what,
loving and
I
devoted?
refuse to believe
do
that.
me an insight check, I guess.
That's fair.
My fucking players.
That's a 14.
They look like they're pretty monogamous.
Damn. Okay. No discount for me.
And are you inciting Cleo to see if she's
Yeah.
involved?
Yes.
Go ahead and incite.
I'll leave that to Maria.
16.
Cleo is, like, giving off no signals of being anything other than really good friends.
Okay.
Guess I'll go fucking train with Dimitri.
Edwin.
Hawk's my gun.
Do we all want to go do dexterity then?
We can. I think I'm just gonna take the track. Okay, go Constitution.
Constitution? Okay.
I think.
So, for those of you doing dexterity, she leads you through... Okay, so everyone type in chat, in the Roll20, which one you're doing.
Not sure how that would work with Shamrock, but
Yeah, just stress testing all the stuff,
Magic.
and then strengthening what doesn't get what
That's fair.
ends.
That's fair.
Magic Jim, and he's a magic boy. He's got magic in his.
I'm a magic boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And what's formerly doing?
He's gonna do Constitution.
Type it in there.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, okay. So, for those of you doing dexterity, she leads you over to some gymnastics mats, where she leads you through stretches and some limbering things, some yoga, some tai chi, and Akil seems to come over and take over for her while she goes over and handles the Constitution people. He leads you guys through some what looks like almost like an obstacle course.
All right.
You guys are like timed, so as you get going, you'll have to like dodge out of the way of things that are moving and hop over things and stuff like that.
Sham is right at home.
Now, for the Constitution people, this is all about building up endurance. So, while she's, you guys are doing squats and push-ups, crunches, running in place, jumping jacks, things like that, she's also giving you health and dietary tips like, okay, don't eat this, don't eat too much, fatty foods. If you load up on carbs, do it right. Do it at this time of day. Eat lots of fruit. Natural sugars are better for your body than artificial sugars, things like that. Why don't we just, for the giggles of it, get everyone to make a check of their types. So Fritz and Dimitri, do me a dexterity, and everyone else do me a constitution. Just to see how
A check or a saving throw?
Check.
Oh wow! I have a watch. I'm going to make sure I actually do well in this. I want show off. Okay, there we go.
I actually did pretty poorly this round. This time.
Oh, I got a nat one.
So, Fritz does in fact beat you in the obstacle course, Dimitri.
Yes.
Something sticks out just as you were taking a step and trips you. And you fall, and Fritz, hops over you and continues to the course.
All right.
And Akil just, claps as you get there, and he says, "That was very good. Now do it again."
I just hop right up and get to it.
Shamrock.
I'm making this a competition.
I did watch it.
You are not doing so hot. Shamrock, I'm gonna assume that's something like the fact that health tips really don't matter to you.
Mm-hmm.
And Maria, you're probably pretty used to doing stuff like the most strenuous thing you do is you lift a drink to your lips.
I dance.
Or dance. This is a lot for you, and I'm gonna say, Maria, you are like a sweating, panting mess by the end of the day.
Oh.
Of the time. She's like, okay, that's good enough for today, and you collapse. It's been 2 lifetimes of the universe since you started. And when you start complaining, she says, "Oh, quiet down, you baby. It was only 2 hours of workout." She picks you up and she carries you off to the showers.
Well,
You know what? I'll allow myself to be carried by this very big woman. Fine, if that's the price I pay.
She
you must.
she sets you down on a shelf or on a bench, like inside the shower stall, and she says, "All right, I'll turn on the hot water for you, and just come out when you're ready."
I give her like a very weak thumbs up.
She goes outside. You hear her bellow, like, "All right, the rest of you, hit the showers." And then as you guys are walking out into the showers, or I guess Shamrock would walk over to like a bench and start adjusting plates.
Get the buffing machine.
Get the buffing machine. Get out the polishing compound. You guys could see her like pick up a 200-pound weight and start curling it.
Well, fair
Big
enough.
lady.
Akil picks up a much more modest 50-pound weight and he starts curling it.
This is very weird. This is.
Well, here we
They're
are.
such an interesting couple.
And the little kids are like running around, lifting up like 5-pound weights.
Chucking them at each other.
As you do.
And then one of the kids says, "Tag, you're it," and runs off towards the obstacle course, and they start chasing each other through it. Doing much better than either Dimitri or Fritz did. But they live here, so...
Higher than a 22.
They just get nat 20s
They got
from this
practice.
obstacle course.
No, well, they probably don't do, like, dice roll as well as you do, but they're much smarter, and they're, like, not even pausing. They'll go out the end and right back around. Because they live here. So they're trying to play a game of tag in an obstacle course.
It's like taking 20 on the course, except instead of it being 20, it's their whole lives.
Yeah. Well, Mom and Dad won't let them use the bench press yet.
Oh, one day.
One day they'll be swole enough. Yeah, you guys go out for some mimosas. And Cleo walks out.
I make it a habit not to drink after a workout.
Yeah.
Well, then fine, we'll just go.
No, I never said I wasn't going.
I almost threw up getting mimosas.
No, it's because of the metabolism that happens afterwards. It hits your system a lot faster.
I think
Good.
that's what
Good.
Maria wants.
That's
Yeah,
the
that's what
desired
they're
effect,
going
I
for.
believe. So, Maria, you get trashed.
Good.
Right.
From your tone of voice, I assume this was mimosas till it stops being funny, and then we'll go a few more.
Just
Yeah. Yep.
All right. So yeah. So that was the first day of your training. We'll see if you guys are ready for day 2. But
Glenn
that's
hates
all.
his life.
But that's all for this week. Thank you everyone for joining us for the end of the session. That was great.
training montage.
So you guys have a choice before you. We can fast forward to a more recent memory, a week later when you guys are finished your training, or we can RP the stuff that happens in between.
I want to.
Go ahead.
Good for just taking the fast forward approach.
I'm okay with either.
I am as well. I do want to approach Maria with something in the week off, but I can do that in text.
Yeah, and Sham has things he also wants to do throughout the week. But yeah, that can be just done off screen.
Yeah.
Cool. So everyone, please message me which one of these foods you got again.
Which one of them?
The animal?
Yeah, DM me and I will send you back your animal.
Oh,
stats.
the animal. The animal, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Thanks everyone for joining us, and we will see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Later.
Good night.
Can't tramp without a montage.